Hi everyone, welcome back at Charlotte from At Charlotte's House. Wait a minute, hold on. That's better. Hi everyone, welcome back at Charlotte from At Charlotte's House. Today, I'm gonna tell you how you can make your very own focus dummy. Stay tuned. My friend Caleb over at You Can Make This Too, he has a cardboard cutout of his torso. I think it's amazing. I told Caleb that I was gonna DIY my own and I was gonna kick it up a notch. There is nothing more frustrating than shooting an entire tutorial on your video and realizing that you are just a hair out of focus. My favorite place to go for photo printing is Walgreens. They are quick, they're close, and they often have a coupon. So this poster right here, I think I got the 16 by 20, was 50% off, and so this cost me about $8. Obviously, when you're printing out anything this large, you wanna make sure that you have a pretty high resolution photo. So here's what I'm gonna use for my cardboard Caleb. Ultimately, you are going to be gluing your poster, your head, onto something that is a firm surface. So it could be cardboard, it could be plywood, it really could be anything. I happen to have a scrap of this tempered hardwood in the corner. I'm gonna use this. You probably don't need to go buy any new material for this, but again, you just want something that is rigid, so obviously it'll stand up. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut out my head first. The reason I'm not gluing it down and then cutting it is that I'm a little worried that in going over the photograph with my jigsaw, I might damage it or scratch it. So it's just as easy for me to cut it out and then trace this onto my surface, and then I can cut that separately. You could certainly use an X-Acto knife for this. I'm just picking up a pair of scissors and I'm gonna go for it. Keep in mind that you're ultimately gonna be cutting this out with a jigsaw, so you probably don't wanna make it too complicated. All right, now, I'm gonna line this up. And I'm gonna trace time for my jigsaw. To adhere it, you can use anything you like. Because we're dealing with paper, you do want to be a little bit careful with things like craft glue because it can make the photo bubble. Rubber cement, spray adhesive, those are both great options. I have some spray adhesive, mounting spray. I'm going to use this. There is a little bit of an overspray with this, so you want to make sure that you are in a well-ventilated space and that you don't have anything around you because the overspray is sticky. Follow the directions on your spray adhesive. Sometimes they suggest spraying both sides, sometimes you need to let it sit for a minute, so it just depends on your label. I'm simply going to glue a piece of wood to the back. This is scrap. It's roughly the size of a 1x2, and I'm just gonna glue it. I'm gonna leave myself enough room here so I can clamp it to things. The only nerdy things that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my square and just make sure that this isn't crooked, and then I'm gonna weigh this down. I made this super simple base. Essentially, I looked in my scrap wood pile and I have two 2x4s. There's a little scrap of plywood underneath. It doesn't have to be pretty or fancy or even all that heavy, quite frankly, because this is very light. You just want something that'll be sturdy enough that you can clamp this on and it'll hold in place and it won't tip over. All right, my head is all glued. It's ready to go. My stand is sitting next to me, and so the way I intend to use this is I can clamp this in place at whatever height I'll be filming. Then I can set my focus, and I'm ready to go. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I know this is the silliest project, but Caleb and I have had a fun time laughing about all the different options that you can do with a cardboard Caleb. Here is mine. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and have a great day, everyone.